What's up guys, Dev here, and we are doing video review number 2 for the day. So I'm going to try something new here. Just to start it off, this is what we're going to be reviewing. This is the iTaste MVP. This is not version 2.0. However, I needed to get this reviewed so that way when I do get my hands on the 2.0, hopefully here within the next couple weeks, I can do the ultimate showdown battle in the octagon, or the square, I guess more so I should say, considering I'm in a very small room. But I'm gonna try something new. That thing, just as a side note, I've already been using it. I stuck it back in the box because I know some people like to see things in the box. So I'm gonna take it out of the box, but just know I've been using it. We're gonna talk about that, but just real quick, you can skip this if you like, but I have some mail here. I have quite a few pieces of mail, and I don't know, honestly, I don't know what the hell they all are. I have one thing that's sitting right over there that I wish I had within reach, but we'll leave that. It's a secret. I will tell you, one thing that I got in the mail is effing awesome, and I don't know why I'm pointing at you, but just know. It's a cardo tank from a very special place, and it took me quite a while to get. I'm super happy to have it. I'll give you a hint. It's a very, well, I guess that is the hint. It's very difficult to get your hands on cardo tank. I can't wait to review it. We're going to be doing a video on tanks here soon, but maybe I should stop talking and wasting time and get into the stuff, the ish. So this is just some stuff that I ordered apparently while I was out and about and on vacation that came, and I just kind of wanted to see if there was anything interesting in here, because I'm not gonna lie, I've got the memory of a goldfish, which I know is probably an inaccurate term, but what we have here are some Kangaroo Pro Tank atomizer heads. Yay, always need those, right? I just thought it would be kind of interesting to document what the hell I buy at times, and things that cross my mind that I'm gonna need, you know? And right now what crosses my mind as to what I need is a knife. A sharp thing of some kind, proper planning maybe, you know, that would likely come in handy in situations like this, but I don't do that. I'm a wing it kind of dude, so, you know, there it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna add like a skip this garbage option to this, but if you want to stick around and find out what I got, you're welcome to. Alright, see, so is this what I think it is? This is why I wanted to do this on camera. This gives you guys a little bit of an idea of the stuff that I'm bringing in to review. So what do I have here? These are iGo W's, I believe. If I'm not crazy. Boom. iGo W's, okay? Got 2 of them. One of them I'll probably use as a normal all-day vape. The other I'll probably use for sub-ohm. Maybe both of them, I'm not sure. But these are dripping Addies. Oh, and they're already set up, neat. So these are dripping Addies. They'll be reviewed. So now you know, iGo W's in the near future. What else do we have in here? This is butane. This is not for the purpose of review. However, this butane will be used with a jet torch I got. That you will see in the review, but this will be used with something that's not coming for probably a few more weeks. That's that. What else? Something else and difficult to open the box. What is this? Ah, yes, the knockoff. And the batteries, I believe. So I'd been complaining I didn't have any smaller sized batteries. I shouldn't say complaining, just mentioning I don't have any smaller sized batteries. So in the interest of the reviewer, and not only that, but of myself, if I could get this open, I went ahead and got myself some 18350s, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So these are just some little crappy 18350s I picked up. So I got a few of those. Cool, right? This is a clone of I believe this is the Bolt. The Bolt clone, or Bolt, yeah. Pretty sure it's a bulk clone. I'm not going to open this up. This is way too tightly wrapped. I'm not going to deal with that. Just know I do have that coming as well. I'm going to try and stick those side by side versus the real thing versus the actual genuine article, if you will. So what do we got here? So I've got some 1mm, looks like silica wick, I think. Am I right? Yep, silica rope wick. So this is just some 1mm stuff, about 15 feet it looks like. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take some 3mm eco wool and I'm going to stuff the silica wick rope down the center of that hollowed eco wool. Yeah, right. You can buy it pre like that. I just do it myself, try and save myself a little cash. And finally, last but not least, what is this? I have no idea. I know what this is, and you know what? I'm not going to open it because it's Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Don't make fun of me. So that's that. That's the kind of crazy crap I got coming. There's more stuff on the way. Just, you know, hey, stay tuned. So let's get into it, huh? This is the iTaste MVP. As you can see, it comes in your nifty little packaging here. It normally is plastic wrapped, obviously, but this piece just comes right off. I just left the, well, I had prior. This just comes off. There's you're presented with the iTaste MVP itself. Boom. And then you've got this neato little kind of actual metal like insert there, little cover, right? And then this top piece comes off. Cool. You got some instruction booklets. This one is your user manual. This one shows you how to fill your iClear 30, it looks like. Yep, this one shows you how to fill your iClear 30, which is included in the contents here. So that's your iClear 30, as Anakin loves to do. Comes with your iClear 30 drip tip. So we're just going to pop this out. And what I want to do, I don't want to talk too much about this iClear 30, but because I have opinions on it, but I won't share them here. I'm going to leave that, in fact, completely out of this. But what you get other than that, just know you get an iClear 30. We'll talk about the iClear 30 another day. The package also comes with a beauty ring here, okay, and this is to cover up your threads on there. So all this does, it screws on there, like so. Pretty simple, right? So it just hides those ego threads, so that way you've got your just your 510 connection showing if you want to use this with something like the iClear 30, which is a 510 connection. And then in there you've got a charger, a USB charger. Mind you, no USB wall mount. Doesn't come with one at all, which is kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. Comes with this USB charger that will charge your iPhones. It's got a USB port and a USB mini port on it. So charges a few different things. Kind of neat. I like that. That's handy. I wish it came with a wall charger, but whatever, especially for the price. When I purchased mine, this was about 45 bucks or so for that whole setup here. They come in a couple different flavors. I think black and silver. Might have been black and blue. I'm not too many things out there anymore. But I'm not going to stick that iClear 30 on there. I know that seems kind of blasphemous considering that's what came with it, but I don't want the focus to be on that. I've got some juice here and a Pro Tank 2 that I'm going to stick on this sucker. So just first, well, I shouldn't say first impressions, but just in using the device, pretty weighty with everything all on here, right? Especially with this guy. This feels good in the hand. It feels sturdy, right? So you'll hear some wiggle, but internally, if I hold what's wiggling, I think is what's wiggling at least. Yeah. So it's just these two buttons on the side here, okay? So some wiggle, but internally, no wiggle. Very, very, very sturdy. Feels, again, good in the hand. This thing has a tendency, though, there's some items on the bottom here, okay, that there's a little knob down here, and it says on and off, and it also says output. You'll notice there's a USB port down there where you could plug something like this in, and let's say you wanted to charge your phone and it took the USB mini port, you could charge your phone with this battery. Pretty rad. So you just switch it to on, and it would be charging whatever's plugged into this. Down at the bottom there as well is where the actual charging port for this device is. So you take the USB mini port, or 2.0 or whatever it is, and you plug it in to the device, and then you can charge it, just like so. And you plug that into your computer or your USB wall mount, whatever have you. Simple, simple, simple. So that's your feature set, and then on the side here you've got a little window. Oh, helps if I turn it on, huh? So this is 3-button press, and you'll notice it does its cute little light show there. Let's see if we can get that again. So that's off. 3-button press, it's on. When you press and hold, light turns green, it's firing. Now, this is a variable voltage device, so to change that, you've got a plus and a minus button here, okay? So you'll notice I've taken 1 puff. That's a puff counter, so you have to press this, get the puffs, and then you can adjust the voltage. So this goes all the way up to 5 volts and all the way down to, I believe, 3.3. Yeah, 3.3. So 3.3 to 5 volts. Doesn't hit 3 volts, doesn't hit 6 volts, but 5-volt device nonetheless. Useful in its own right. Most people won't need, most people, I say, just your casual vapors. They're not going to need something too crazy. No ohm reader on this, so you can't press both buttons and find out what the ohms are or anything like that. You're gonna have to. You're kind of like the ego twist. You just got to do it by taste and by what you know you like. So I'm gonna stick this at 3.7 volts. This is a 1.5-ish ohm atomizer that's in here. So we're gonna. All you do is press and hold your button to fire. Ta-da! And every time you do that, you'll notice that counter goes up. So this won't remember your puffs. If you turn this thing off, right, and you turn it back on, so it's off, back on, I'm at 0 puffs. It will not remember your puffs, so just keep that in mind. This will go all the way up to 999 puffs, okay? After, on the 1000th puff, you'll get puff. On the 1000 vape, you'll get it goes into this like cleaning mode, okay? I'm not sure if this still happens on the newer one, but it'll fire for a few seconds and clean your atomizer, right? It'll fire to try and get anything that's on the actual atomizer off and clean it. So that's kind of a what, why, I can do that myself, but that's what the device does. The fire button, though, as you can hear, it's very clicky, very clicky. It's actually really fun to click. So we've got it on. Let's see how it vapes. Vapes like a charm. No issues with flush mounting, at least on this. Let's try something else. How about it? Well, I've got a few things here that are out, huh? So this is the iClear 30. We'll just see if that flush mounts on there. So this, maybe I'm not getting it on there the right way, but this didn't seem to want to flush mount. So this, I'd have to really crank it down, it seems like. No, it's still quite wobbly. No, this will flush mount. But I don't hear the coil going off. So I've been using this a while. It's possible that I've squished down the center post that's in there. Wouldn't shock me. Let's try our iGo on here. See what that has to say about flush mounting with that beauty ring that's there. So yeah, this wants to go all the way down. I'm just trying to see if the coils are heating up. Looks like they are. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, so you can see, sorry, that was a lot of silence. You can see it's definitely making connection. It's firing up. So I'm willing to bet it's probably doing the same on that. I'm just not hearing anything because there's nothing to bubble, idiot, duh. But most things will flush mount on here to circle round back to our point, huh? Most things flush mount on here. This will also take your, your EVODs, okay? Or your CE4 or 3 or 5 or whatever version number, your iClear 16s. These guys, they'll screw right on in there. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. So this is an EVOD. The only issue I have with these on here, oh, it should. Does it not? Am I insane? Oh, do I gotta take the beauty ring off? Is that what I'm missing? Yeah, I'm an idiot, I think. You gotta take that beauty ring off in order to get to it. So it'll take your EVOD, know that, but you need to take this off. Herp de derp. It's got some things in the way, it looks like, that'll prevent you from screwing it down on there. That's actually weird. Never noticed that before. Yeah, that won't go on there. Whatever. So just know that. You do need to take the beauty ring off to use your recessed devices, or atomizers, I should say. But yeah, all in all, I love this little thing. This went on vacation with me. In fact, to Tejas. I honestly couldn't be happier with it. Not gonna lie, I don't use it too much anymore. This one kind of hangs around until something like a vacation comes up, something that I fear I might need to charge a battery some way. So I'll take this with me when I'm out and use it to charge something on like my EVIC, right? I'll stick my batteries in here. This is a 2600 milliamp hour battery, quite a big battery, so definitely has the ability to charge some other stuff. The indicator here will turn from green to yellow to red, letting you know at what stage the charge is at. But by the way, when you plug this in to charge this battery, you'll notice the light, it'll pop up. It won't be red, I don't think. It was kind of goofy. It shows up as green or something like that, something goofy. It was some ridiculous color that doesn't give you the impression that it's actually charging. It kind of threw me off. I think it shows up as green while it's charging and red once it's done, if I'm not mistaken. That could be backward, but I'm pretty positive. Green while it's charging, red when it's done. That always kind of threw me for a loop because I'd be looking over and it would be red and I'm like, what the hell? I've been charging it for like the past 3 hours. What's going on? Just know that's how it works. So, this thing works excellent with my Pro Tank 2. Works great, obviously, no flaws there. Sometimes some issues with the center pin coming down out of there, but yeah, this thing has served me well. This is probably one of the first devices I ever got when I first started vaping, and it's most certainly remained one of my favorites. Just other things are newer and that I've got to play with and experience and goof with to get on camera, you know, so. But yeah, that's that. I'm not going to go too close up on this. The verdict, I guess, if you will, this is definitely a buy. I'm going to be getting the second one to do a versus, and I'll go a little more in depth there. But just for new vapors, if you're looking for something that's going to replace this, if you're looking for like that next step, this is certainly something to consider, along with like your SVDs, your EVICs, your VAMOs, etc. But don't overlook this. This is something, it's relatively cheap, it comes with quite a bit, it's all useful. You might like these iClear 30s as well. This can get you into your first like tank style, you know, your first big tank style. It's a plastic tank, mind you, so tank cracking juices will ruin that, obviously. So, but it at least gets you down that road. So I really like this whole setup. The packaging is really nice, as most often in the case with Anakin. But the device itself, it feels high quality, and thus far has been performing very high quality for what I got it for. I can't complain with this thing. Other than that, the only real issues that people have, I don't have anything sturdy to set it on, but it will wobble when you set it down, and that's because of this little knob down here, the on and off switch. It kind of protrudes a little bit, so it'll make the device wobble when you set it down. It's never been enough to make it fall over unless I'm being careless, but it's even still, it's a sturdy device. I've dropped this thing and there's not a mark on it, literally. Nothing happened to it. I think it broke the concrete more than I damaged this thing. So it's certainly an awesome product. I think that's good. Yeah, we covered the variable voltage, the puff counter, right, etc. Yeah, you got your cool stuff down there. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good, guys. Like I say, I know I've said it like 3 times now. I'm going to be doing the updated review of this. Look for that in the coming weeks. Got tons of stuff to review coming up, but other than that, welcome new subscribers. I may have reached 100. I'm not sure yet, but it's getting to the point where it might be time to do a giveaway of some kind. I have no idea of what, but hell, I may as well hit 100 subscribers. That seems like the right thing to do, right? Give back. I think that would be fun. But yeah, welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Any questions at all with anything I might have missed, anything you might want to know, let me know. Hit me up. My email is coming right at the end of the video. Thank you so much. Have an excellent weekend, guys.